the experience that they want, if 2 years down the line we remain on the same benchmark, we may have lost our customers. In early 2000, we used to promise how much? 5,000 rupees salary? 3, 4, 5? If you take the net present value of money, 2005, 5,000 rupees is equal to how much now?
You don't take 10 years down, maybe half of this 2,500 maybe.
So as per inflation rate, it will be around 13,000, 14,000.
13,000, 14,000 rupees.
Okay.
5,000 salary means?
Okay, like
Other way around if you do it. 15,000 let's say. So today do you realize the 15k merit? Otherwise, if you still deliver at a 7k or 8k, we think we are doing better. But the goalpost has shifted. The value of money has changed. When I qualified from IIM, supposed to be a prestigious institute, my salary was 1,900 rupees per month in 1987. Highest paid was Citibank at 2,700 rupees. Today even the office boy gets 6,000 rupees. So now if IIM thinks that 1,900 he gave to Deepak Pramanik in 87 and his son is qualifying in 2018 and he gets 19,000 and we have done a great job, are they living up to this changing customer expectation and experience? So what we are trying to say is that if we have to be customer centric and if our brand has to be driven by the customer rather than the brand owners, then all the efforts on customer mapping and expectation versus experience, that matrix, has to be evaluated on a continuous basis. Here again, the expectations in a metro town could be different from an expectation in a non-metro town.
And in fact, the criteria also evolves.
Evolves.
And it becomes more challenging, like it had.
Not only that, the criteria in a Kolkata could be different from a criteria in a, let's say Arambagh. Am I right or wrong? So we need to therefore, what essentially are we saying in this section is that we have to look at the brand from the customer's eyes only. We have to understand his needs, we have to understand his challenges, we have to understand his pain, we have to understand his desire, and then only we can perhaps align our brand in a manner that the customer is motivated to refer my brand to somebody else. And this is a continuous process. We go to market. We have done 1 hour. Do you want a break? No? Market is a short section. There are 2 things. We talk of certain identification that we need to do in the market, and we need to map the prospects. So in the market, the first thing that we need to do is segment the market. No brand can satisfy every segment. Let's go back to Maruti. At one point of time, Maruti had the protection of the government. So therefore, they did away with only a Maruti 800 and they launched a Maruti ST. When new brands came in, Hyundai, Honda and the other brands, Maruti rapidly lost market share. How did they regain? By segmenting the market. So if you see, they have different brands, Swift, whatever, Desire, X, Y, Z, which appeals to different segments in the market, which is based on identifying expectations and prospects and building a population and behavior matrix. So therefore, if one wants to get into different levels of the pyramid, and let's say we are segmenting a market for the high-end accounting people, where my population target is St. Xavier's students, their behavior is different from a Bongobashi college student. And therefore anything and everything that we do, because their expectations are different. So therefore when we are doing the market planning exercise, all these three come into mind in terms of the naming of the course, the content, the way we market, the channels that we use for marketing, etc., etc. The fact remains that if we need to succeed in this competitive market, segmentation is extremely important. And based on the segmentation, understanding this population and behavior matrix, and from it deriving the expectations and prospects is paramount for us. GST, for example, is a course which we are coming in.
Yeah.
So how should we segment the market for GST? For example, there are a variety of possibilities.
Yeah.
It could be that people who are already working in accounts and taxation, they need to know GST.
Yeah.
Right? So what does it make? Population is working population, working professional, right? What is one of their behavior characteristics? That they cannot attend classes during normal time. Normal time. So it will be evening classes, early morning classes, weekend classes. What is their expectation? They want to learn quickly because they need to get it into the workplace properly. So where are the prospects situated? In different offices. So when we are launching GST, all these things comes into picture. Are you getting my point? So the point that I am trying to make is you need to segment your market, and the more segments you operate in, the higher your brand goes up. Let's say Maruti remains constant. Whether it's a Swift Desire, whether it's an Alto, whether it's a Ritz, or whether it's a Vitara, it is Maruti. Now see, I mean Maruti, I give a great example. Nexa. Are you aware of Nexa? What was the point for Nexa?
All premium products.
Premium plus.
For what? Yes, for premium product. But what was the?
So upper, section of the society.
Yes,
they want
and to
target,
provide
Class.
customer experience.
customer experience.
So the customer experience is the driving force behind creating Nexa. Because they realize that if a person has to buy a car which is on the road price 6 lakhs or more, the profile of that person, segment, population and behavior is different from a person who is buying an entry level car like Alto. And perhaps they don't want to rub shoulders with each other. A normal Maruti showroom sales consultant, if he is paid 10,000 rupees, a Nexa sales